Live life so that you create good vibes. The good vibes. Live life so that you radiate good vibes. The good vibes. Live life so that you generate good vibes. The good vibes. Live life so as to emanate good vibes. The good vibes. Spread the message of your life with good vibes. With good vibes. With good vibes. Welcome to the Good Vibes Podcast. Hey my friends, and welcome to this episode of the Good Vibes. I'm super excited that you are over here. Today we will continue on our journey of evolved learning. Evolved learning is when we learn from all the people in our lives and otherwise, all the things and experiences that we encounter. In general, we learn from life. So get pumped up now to feel alive with the good vibes. Hey there, once again, we are back here on this podcast, and today is really special because I had a very, very passionate day and evening, and I was actually struggling to find the inner connection with myself to feel passionate again. And this was, I think, just about a month ago, where I realized that I wasn't feeling the sensations and the emotions that I really desire to feel fully alive, to feel vibrant, to feel creative, to be in a state to make or feel the greatest impact. That's where I needed to be. And this day seems like it's given me that. And that's why it's going to be a special podcast, because it's coming from a state of a lot of passion and energy. And I'm going to tell you a few things that I did to bring myself into the state. It didn't happen by magic. Of course, I believe in magic, but this didn't happen by me sitting and a wave of emotion just coming and hitting me and me suddenly feeling passionate. I worked to this. I worked towards this goal, and it's a continuous process. That's what I've realized. Feeling passionate is a continuous process, and it looks like we're talking, today's topic is about feeling passionate and feeling connected and feeling those emotions and sensations that you truly desire to feel. So today's podcast is about being passionate, and the struggle that you face to achieve this state is worth the struggle. And for many of you, you may feel really dispassionate with what's happening around you. You may not feel the charge around you. You may feel that things are not going your way, or you've suddenly lost that magical connection which was with you sometime in the past, or which was with you for a few moments in a day, but it's not an everlasting thing. If that's what you're facing, this one's dedicated to you, because I was there. Everything felt monotonous. Everything felt normal. Nothing seemed to charge me or make me feel the sensations that I really desire to feel. You know the sensations I'm talking about. Those sensations of feeling passionate. And you know how that feels. And I'm sure you can recollect a time in your life where you felt that way. It may just be today morning, or when you were hopeful for something, or when you were really focused about something and you saw opportunity or you saw possibility. You must have felt a surge of passion deep within your belly. And our goal is to get that out on a regular basis, on a sustained basis, not like a wave which has a lot of trough and what's it called? Trough and curves. I don't know what it's called. Not like a sound wave, but more of a mountain kind of wave. Do you get me? I don't know. I'm being really abstract here, but just imagine like a graph which just goes up and is constant, rather than a graph which has too many curves, too many loops. We're aiming for a constant and charged and something that's growing, like not like a burning fire and then just ashes are left, rather a fire which is oiled regularly or given oil or fuel regularly, and it burns and warms the surrounding and is something that you really want to warm yourself in. That's the kind of fire that we want to create in your belly, that doesn't burn you out, but rather keeps you sustained so that you can go on energized and you can go on energizing all the people in your lives. And these are the strategies that I used. I may not cover all of them now. I may cover the ones which are on top of my mind. The first one is being grateful. And being grateful is the best way to feel connected to yourself, to the world around you, to anything that's happening to you. And I questioned gratefulness once and I asked it, but what does that give me? What does gratefulness give me? By thanking something, what do I gain? And I didn't find the answer to that until I actually truly just let go of that thought and was grateful for the things around me. Because when you regularly remind yourself to be grateful, you regularly are reminding yourself that you are blessed. And it's going to, when you start to think of it, it's going to feel like an overwhelm when you get into the depths of it, because there's so much to thank. And I want you to feel that overwhelm of gratitude, where you feel you feel the need to thank even more. And you feel this overwhelm of so much going on in your life and so many things to thank and so much to give, that you feel connected once again. And that feeling of connected is what actually helps you start feeling passionate again. That's number one. To feel connected, gratitude, and remind yourself to be grateful in the morning when you wake up, or have a gratefulness trigger. Mine is, since now I'm in a PG, I'm in a hostel actually for college. My gratefulness trigger is every time I walk into my PG, I open the door and I thank God for all the blessings that He's given me. A house, wonderful roommates and flatmates that are really, really supportive and help me in my cause, in my mission. And this is what I deeply thank the Master or the universe for every time I open this PG door. And one more trigger is when my roommate opens my room's door. I thank him every time, and now that's a trigger. So every time he opens the door, in my mind, I go, thank you, Mitlesh, thank you. And I thank everything that is in my room, a neat bed, a table, whatever I have. I just thank the same things. It doesn't matter if you're not thanking new things every day, but you can thank the same things and get deeper with it. So find your way to be grateful on a regular basis. And the second thing is, to feel passionate, you probably need supporters who cheer you on, who are with you and for you, so that you go on to achieve your dreams and goals. You need supporters. And to find these supporters, you have to change a few internal dialogues within yourself. So the first one is to be blind to certain things and be oblivious to certain things. So this is what I'm going to share with you. I've just written this down. And when you see someone, from now on, all I want you to see in them are the following things. First, I want you to see opportunity. I want you to see that the person in front of you is an opportunity, and he or she has the potential to do something. That means I'm also telling you to see potential. See potential in the people around you. See goodness. See possibility. See gratitude. See hope. See effort. See greatness. And when you do that to the people around you, you'll find that suddenly you're doing that to yourself. You're suddenly seeing hope. You're suddenly seeing opportunity. You're suddenly seeing the things that truly are going to help you build you up to where you need to be. You're going to see those things. And you don't need the most inspiring people in the world to be around you all the time, to cheer you on and to stay positive and to help you stay positive. The people you have in your life are the most inspiring lot in this world, because now you're going to see them that way, because they are a reflection of you. So if you catch yourself judging people or seeing their insecurities, you're actually seeing a reflection of you, and you're seeing your insecurities. You're seeing your reflection through them. So I want you to see hope, opportunity, potential, greatness, effort, because many people are on a path and you have to recognize the small efforts that they are making to help you on your way. And when you see that, you get to recognize your own efforts. So the second thing is that the people around you are a reflection of who you are. So it's a good check-in to see whether you are on track, whether you are being passionate, whether you are seeing hope, whether you are seeing opportunity. Because when you focus on hope and opportunity and potential and greatness and good values, you're automatically again connecting yourself. You're automatically feeling more passionate day by day. You've got to believe, and I know it may feel silly, it may sound silly, it may be silly, but if you train yourself to feel and believe that the people around you are the best in the world, are doing their best to create the difference they want to see. If you believe and see the world through this blinder of opportunity and hope, and you just see that, and you cut it out to all the other negative thoughts and unwanted thoughts which you're not going to entertain. When you do that, you start to see that everyone around you is doing their best, because now you've trained yourself to believe that everyone around you is doing their best, and that automatically makes you want to do your best. And you don't need, and they may not be doing their best, that may be the truth, but that's the best that they know that they are doing. So you need to believe that they are actually putting in their best, and you need to know that they're putting in their best. And when you see it in that perspective, you come to realize that you need to put your best every single day, because every single day is a new day to put in your best. And when you do that, you start to feel a sense of joy and happiness. You start feeling more passionate. So this was about two things. One was feeling the connection through gratitude, and the second was setting up triggers to help you feel grateful on a regular basis. This may be, again, I'm just repeating, this may be just opening your car door. It may be drinking a glass of water. It may be a regular activity you always do. Just attach that emotion of gratefulness to it, and you're set for your passionate account. And the second was to create that support system by seeing the people in your lives as the best in the world. And that doesn't mean to say that you are not the best in the world. That means to say that you're going to live up to support the best in the world by being the best in the world. And that was today's podcast. And a fun kind of exercise you can do is, when you're walking down the street, imagine everyone is cheerleading you. I just did that and it helped me so much. Just imagine everyone on a busy road is cheerleading you to your goal. And just imagine them cheerleading you in any way you want. For me, it was like, come on, go on with your podcast, Tushar. Come on, you can do this. We need you to hurry up. We need you to show up. We need you to launch. And when I walked down the street of 500 people, I got 500 cheerleaders cheering for me to move on. And their expressions don't need to state that. Their expressions don't need to match with what they're actually saying. You just got to believe that they're cheerleading you. And you're going to see how passionate you suddenly feel, how motivated you suddenly feel to go and achieve your dream. And that's why it's so necessary, because you get into this mood of wanting to change the world, of wanting to create that difference that you desire to see. And that's what's actually going to make a difference. I hope you enjoyed this podcast. Lot of passionate energy here, and I've really brought it out. I hope you keep that fire in your belly alive till I meet you next time. Hey my friends, did you enjoy this podcast? If you did, do rate and review it so that the people who come here know what you think about it. And if you feel someone in your life needs to hear this message, don't think twice about sharing it. Or if this inspires you to record one of your own podcasts, go ahead and spread the good vibes. Spread the message of your life with good vibes. With good